The screen opens with shaky, first-person view of an elderly woman's trembling hands gripping a stair rail. Her labored breathing fills the silence as she struggles to lift her foot onto the next step. The camera pans down to reveal her slippers scuffing against the edge, her legs visibly shaking. Suddenly, the scene cuts to black and a voiceover booms. This was Maria's reality at 76, until she discovered a kitchen staple hiding in plain sight. A close-up of a bowl of golden chickpeas appears, sizzling in a pan as text flashes. No pills, no surgery, just food. The screen fades to Maria, now laughing as she dances with her grandkids in a sunlit park. Stick around. This could be you in 90 days, the narrator whispers. Viewers are hooked, not by a sales pitch, but by raw, relatable struggle and the promise of hope. If your legs feel like anchors by noon, or standing up leave you dizzy, this isn't just aging. It's your body screaming for the right fuel. Maria ignored the take it easy advice and fought back. You can too. Meet sarcopenia, the silent muscle thief that's been robbing your strength since your 50s. Imagine your muscles as a sandcastle. Every year, the tide steals a little more, leaving you weaker, slower, and one slip away from a life-changing fall. By 70, you lost 40% of the power in your legs. But here's the kicker. Maria's doctor told her this was normal. Normal? Losing your independence isn't normal. The camera zooms into an animated timeline of a muscle fiber withering, while a voiceover snaps. This isn't a bedtime story. It's a war. And every bite you take is either feeding the thief or fighting it. Cut to a close-up of Maria's wrinkled hands, lifting a grocery bag effortlessly. Maria chose the fight. She's not special. She's stubborn. And you've got to be stubborn, too. If you've ever canceled plans because your legs felt like concrete or blamed old age for needing a handrail, stop. This isn't your fault. But fixing it is your choice. The screen cuts to a warm, cluttered kitchen where you, the host, stand in a faded apron, tossing chickpeas into a skillet. Hey, I'm your name. And I got a confession. I hate health gurus who preach kale smoothies while sipping green tea. Give me real food, real people, and real results. You wink at the camera, then gesture to a wall of Polaroids. Seniors mid-laugh, lifting grandkids, hiking trails. Asterisk these folks, they're my heroes. Betty over here, 82, and she outwalks me every morning. Asterisk the scene shifts to Betty Speed walking past the camera, grinning. No magic pills, no fancy gadgets. Just 4 dirt-cheap foods you're probably ignoring. You pluck a chickpea from the pan and pop it into your mouth. Taste test? Not bad. Now, let's talk about why your legs aren't getting the memo. If your kitchen feels like a battleground of boring salads and chalky supplements, stick around. This isn't a diet, it's a rebellion. Close-ups of 4 foods flash like a spy movie trailer. Chickpeas crunching in oil, pumpkin seeds spilling into a jar, seaweed swirling in miso soup, avocado dripping onto toast. The narrator's voice drops to a whisper. These 4 foods rebuilt muscle, silenced cramps, and gave my seniors their lives back. But here's what no one tells you. The screen freezes on a hand reaching for canned chickpeas. A red X slashes the image. Most people ruin food number 1 before it even hits their plate. The scene cuts to you smirking, holding a sprouted chickpea. And if you skip food number 2, those midnight leg cramps will keep winning. A clock ticks ominously as the camera zooms into a shadowed bedroom where an elderly man grips his calf in pain. Ready to cheat the system? The music swells. Let's get tactical. Maria's shaky home video plays. After my fall, I couldn't even make tea. The doctor said, use a cane. I said, watch me. The screen splits. On the left, Maria's struggling to stand. On the right, her blending chickpeas into hummus. 3 months. That's all it took. Cut to Maria in a vibrant sundress, twirling in her garden. Turns out my legs weren't broken. They were starving. A graph slams onto the screen. 22% more muscle, proven by science, University of Mercia, 2019. You step into frame, holding Maria's before and after x-rays. Maria didn't lift weights. She lifted forks. And if you're thinking, But I hate chickpeas. The scene cuts to Maria smirking as she fries them with paprika. You've never had them like this. If your legs feel like they're rusting, Maria's message is simple. Stop blaming your age. Start blaming your plate. The screen freezes on you. The host, leaning against the kitchen counter with a smirk. Hold up. This isn't a one-way street. I need you right now. A live comment ticker explodes with viewers typing yes or no as you ask, how many of you felt that awful leg heaviness after grocery shopping? Or canceled a walk because your knees scream nope? The camera zooms into real comments flashing. Yes, it's embarrassing. My legs give out by noon. You nod, voice softening. I get it. Maria was there too. But here's the thing. Every yes below tells me you're ready to fight. So let's fight, starting with food number 1. The screen cuts to a close-up of chickpeas roasting in a pan, their golden crust crackling. But first, pause and type fighter below. Let's see how big this army is. The ticker races as viewers rally. No filler, no lecture, just raw solidarity. If your legs ache, you're not complaining. You're recruiting. You dump a bag of dried chickpeas into a bowl, scoffing. Canned? Nah, those lazy mushy pellets won't save your legs. Do this instead. You sprinkle baking soda, cover them with water, and smirk. Overnight, these bad boys shed their armor. Tomorrow, they'll rebuild yours. The scene cuts to a lab-coated scientist holding a muscle fiber model. Asterisk, plant protein isn't optional after 50. It's your lifeline. 1 cup of these equals 15 g protein. Same as 2 eggs, but without the cholesterol grenade. Asterisk back in the kitchen. You smash roasted chickpeas into a salad. Maria ate these 3 times a week. Not fancy, just tossing paprika, slapped on soups, or devoured straight from the pan. The camera flips to Maria's fridge, packed with chickpea containers labeled leg fuel. No gym? No problem. Your fork's a dumbbell now. Skip this step, and sarcopenia wins. Period. The lights dim. Ominous music hums as you stare dead into the camera. Chickpeas alone won't cut it. Miss food number 2? Those 3 a.m. leg cramps will drag you back to square one. A shadowy figure, you in a hoodie, limps across the screen, clutching a cramping calf. Meet the Midnight Bandit. It's coming for your sleep, your peace, your sanity. The screen glitches to static, then snaps to a close-up of pumpkin seeds spilling like treasure. But here's the hack Maria wished she'd known sooner. The camera lingers on a clock striking 3 a.m. You got 2 choices, suffer or steal back the night. You're now in pajamas, fake snoring at a kitchen table. Snort asterisk, huh? Who's there? Asterisk, you jolt awake, clutching your leg. Ugh! Not again. The 3 a.m. Charlie horse. The scene splits. Left side shows Carmen tossing in bed, grimacing. Right side shows her popping pumpkin seeds at 4 p.m. Carmen here cracked the code. Eat these by 5 p.m. and the cramps ghost you by bedtime. You interview a pumpkin seed with a toy microphone. So, Mr. Seed, what's your secret? A cartoon voice chirps. 150 milligrams magnesium, baby. I'm nature's chill pill. Back to reality. You spill seeds into a jar. Asterisk, 30 grams daily. Not a suggestion, a demand. Toss them in oatmeal, blend them into pesto, or shove them in your face while binge-watching Golden Girls. Asterisk, the screen cuts to Carmen asleep, serene, as text flashes. 3 weeks. 0 cramps. 100% smug. A sterile hospital hallway fills the screen. Every 11 seconds, a senior is hospitalized from a fall. Every 11 seconds. The camera pans to an x-ray of a shattered hip. This isn't fear-mongering. It's math. Weak legs plus stiff joints equals disaster. The x-ray dissolves into a spine, reforged with seaweed minerals. But here's the twist. Food number 3 isn't just a shield. It's a rebuild button. You smash a sushi roll stuffed with seaweed. Maria's doc said she'd need a hip replacement. She said, pass the miso soup. A graph slams down. 16% denser bones in 12 weeks. Beat that calcium pills. The screen fades to black. Still think this is just food? Think again. The screen cuts to you knee-deep in ocean waves, holding a fistful of seaweed like a trophy. No, you won't grow gills, but your joints will glide like you've been oiled by Poseidon himself. A montage plays. Seniors in a yoga class bending into poses that'd make a 20-year-old wince. Meet the secret weapon Maria's doc never mentioned. Seaweed. Not the slimy stuff from horror movies. This is your skeleton's BFF. You slap a nori sheet onto a sushi mat. See this? It's packed with calcium. That doesn't come from a chalky pill. And these anti-inflammatory compounds. You zoom into a lab slide of fucoidin molecules. They're like tiny firefighters hosing down your creaky knees. The scene shifts to Maria's kitchen, where she stirs miso soup with wakame. 12 weeks of this, and her bone density jumped 16%. How? Science says seaweed tells your body, hey, rebuild that hip. You smirk, biting into a crispy seaweed snack. Still think salads are boring? Try this, or keep blaming your joints for getting old. You slam a jar of seaweed flakes onto the counter. Here's your mission. 1 seaweed meal this week. No excuses. Grandma approved, budget-friendly, and faster than microwaving leftovers. The screen splits. Left side shows viewers' comments like, trying tonight. And nori tacos? Genius. Right side shows a timer counting down from 10. Comment, I accept now, or let sarcopenia keep stealing your morning walks. You toss seaweed into a blender with avocado and lime. This isn't a trend, it's a revolt. And every I accept below is another soldier in this fight. The timer hits 0. Too late? Nah. Pause, type it, and let's go. You don a lab coat and giant goggles, wielding a butter knife like a scalpel. Today's surgery, slicing through nerve numbness with this bad boy. You smash an avocado. Its green guts oozing. Meet oleic acid, the fat that heals nerves faster than a $500 pill. The screen flashes to Miguel's shaky hands, slicing avocado toast. Miguel's feet went numb. His doc said, age. I said, eat this. A nerve cell animation lights up as avocado fats wrap around it like armor. 4 weeks later, he felt his grandson's hand in his. No tingles, no fear. You smear avocado on camera lens. Want that? Eat this. Skip it. Keep tripping over your own toes. A quick recipe montage. Avocado smoothies, wraps, even chocolate mousse. Pro tip, add chia seeds. They're like bodyguards for your nerves. Upbeat music blares as seniors dominate the screen. Betty lifting groceries, Jose salsa dancing, Carmen gardening in rainbow boots. This isn't a miracle. It's muscle food meets real life. A split-second clip shows Maria's fridge, packed with chickpeas, seeds, seaweed, avocado. No gym memberships. No sad diets. Just 4 foods and stubbornness. The montage ends with you fist-bumping a 90-year-old doing push-ups. They didn't age gracefully. They aged defiantly. Your turn. The music screeches to a halt. You're on the floor, pumpkin seeds scattered everywhere. Whoops. Let's pretend that didn't happen. The blooper reel rolls. You burning seaweed. Miguel dropping avocado on his shirt. The camera crew laughing. See? We mess up too. But guess what? Maria burned her chickpeas twice. Still won. You toss a seed into your mouth off the floor. Perfection's overrated. Progress? That's the goal. You slam a giant wall calendar onto counter. Each day marked with scribbles. Monday, chickpea curry plus pumpkin seed snack. Tuesday, seaweed salad plus avocado toast. Asterisk, no guesswork. No perfect meals. Just copy-paste this 4-week plan. Asterisk, the camera flips to Maria's handwritten grocery list. Chickpeas. 2, seaweed. 3, independence priceless. You stab a red marker at week 3. Hit a wall? Swap avocado for walnuts. Allergic to seaweed? Try chia pudding. This isn't a cult, it's a toolbox. A QR code flashes. Scan this for your free PDF. Or wing it. But if you wing it, don't whine when your legs ghost you. The screen splits. Left shows a senior scowling at a kale smoothie. Right shows him devouring crispy chickpeas. Your move. You lean into the camera, eyebrow raised. I hear you. This is BS. My doc said supplements only. Cool. Let's ask Dr. Patel. Cut to a no-nonsense geriatrician in a white coat. Peer-reviewed studies confirm diet impacts sarcopenia. Chickpeas? High in leucine. Triggers muscle growth. Seaweed? Better calcium bioavailability than milk. Back to you, smirking. Mic drop. Still skeptical? Google University of Mercia's sarcopenia study. I'll wait. Done? Good. Now eat the damn seeds. The screen flashes a meme. Skeptics gonna hate while we rebuild legs. A victory anthem blares as Maria, Jose, Carmen, and Miguel dominate the screen. Maria line dancing, Jose bench pressing his grandkid, Carmen biking uphill, Miguel barefoot on grass. They didn't get lucky. They got stubborn. Text slams over the action. 22% more muscle, 31% fewer cramps, 16% denser bones, 100% more life. The montage ends with a split screen of there before clips, gripping canes, wincing on stairs, fading into their after selves, flipping off sarcopenia. Your turn. No miracles. Just meals. The screen glitches. You reappear in a dark room, holding a glowing jar labeled Secret Food Number 5. You thought we were done? Nope. This is the game changer. A crunch echoes as you bite into silence. Not today. Hit subscribe plus bell, and next week's video cracks this open. The jar's shadow morphs into a question mark. Spoiler. It's cheaper than coffee and stronger than meds. Your legs will beg for it. The music softens. Close-up of Maria's hands, now steady, holding her granddaughter's tiny fingers. I almost gave up. Then I realize my legs aren't just mine. They're for chasing her. You step into frame, voice low. Independence isn't a luxury. It's a right. Start tonight. Start messy. But start. Seniors flash across the screen. Hugging, laughing, walking into sunsets. Text burns. Age wins when you stop fighting. So fight. Fade to black. A final whisper. We're rooting for you.